Sai Ram. Thanks to Swami for bringing us back to this session, the Friday morning session. I thank you very much for your gracious presence. Well, we find all around people are always in a hurry. School-going children are in a hurry in the morning. Father is in a hurry to go to his office. Mother is always in a hurry because she has to prepare husband and children and then go. Hurry, hurry. But we have forgotten Sri Hari, God himself. Hurry, hurry. With the result, we brought forward that hurried nature into our spiritual life also. Hurried nature. Supposing if anyone has Japamala, you want to do Sai Ram meditation, you can slowly do it, keeping the rosary, putting it like this. It can be calm and you can be blissful. But we find some people fully tense. This going on terrific, looking. I don't know what heaven they get, I don't know. But I get all the fun looking at them. Why the face is so much tense? Why face is so serious? It's in theater or what? Or some fire accident going on? Is it a tragedy to meditate? Why should you put on melancholic face? That's what I find here. And second thing is, surprisingly enough, Ganesh, I tell you repeatedly, at Prashantharan gate, they go around Ganesh, that he is very much tired of these people. They look at him. I don't know how they count like that. And very hurry, very hurry. Therefore, my friends, hurry or to be leisurely is a matter of time. It is the time that makes you be in a hurry. It is the time that helps you to be relaxed. What is the time? Time is the mind. Mind is the time. What? Yes, it is. Child has no sense of time. Meaning, child mind does not cognize anything else. That's why when we go with children to any place, they go on playing until we say, stop, come on. They go on. Because they have no sense of time. Children have no sense of time. If they start developing sense of time, mind is taking over them. In deep sleep, preferably with snoring, we don't know time. Of course, a personal note, fun indeed. I have got a gift, The moment car starts, I start sleeping. And funny thing is, I hear my own snoring. Immediately get up and correct myself. I'm sorry, friend. Therefore, indeed, because Swami visited Hatshi in Pune. Swami visited that Hatshi to inaugurate the temple. And in the evening after dinner, he said, Anil Kumar, come on, you come to my room, you can sleep there. Amma! To do bhajan is easy. To live with him is little more difficult. To be very near him, almost near the fire. To sleep there in the room, you are in the fire. And that is Swami's timings are different. His timings are different. 5:30, 6 o'clock, dinner over. 5:30 finish, 6 o'clock. Then go to sleep by 6:30. How? It's not possible. And Swami said, come and get your luggage, come to my room. By his grace, I got an idea. Swami, I snore a lot, Swami. I'll be disturbing. Yes, you sleep there, he said. So my snoring has exempted me from the possible punishment, And those people that stay there tell me, Swami goes on shifting this side and that side, because he will never go to deep sleep. That side he will be moving. And he'll get up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Just then we start sleeping. The divine timetable is altogether different from human timetable. So, in deep sleep, we have no idea of time. Why? In deep sleep, there is no mind. There is no mind. Mind is meaning it is passive. It is silent. It is thoughtless. It is withdrawn. So in that state of withdrawal, no time. Deep sleep, no time sense. Children have no time sense. A fellow who is fully drunk, what is the time now? You ask him. No. Why? That bottle take him above the mind state. Above the... So wherever there is mind, there is time. Therefore, it is the time that makes us to hurry or relax. And we bring that hurried nature into the spiritual life also. But I very well remember one statement made by a very, very great man. What did he say? Religion is relaxation. Religion is relaxation. But people around think religion is a tension, hypertension. And I also heard a very great man telling that religion is bliss, ecstasy, smile, music, dance. That's what religion. Music, dance, ecstasy, bliss, laughter. That's what religion. But to many people, seriousness is religion. As if he is going to go to the other planet at any moment. Who told them? I don't know. Have you ever noticed Baba serious? No. Then why should we be serious? To be avoided by friends or what? Seriousness is sickness, not religion. We should learn, laugh, smile, bliss, sing. That's our religion. What we think is, I meditate, okay? I meditate. I do some yoga. There are some people say, I do yoga. Okay. What is this doing? To do is to run. Meaning, you are running with time. While you do yoga, you should know how long you do it, or else you will late to the office, finish. You lose your job. You cannot do it throughout the day. To do is to run. We are running with time. Supposing I am sitting like that, relaxed, totally free. Not to do is come to a halt. To do is to run. Not to do is come to a halt. That's what Ramana Maharishi said. What shall I do? He said, don't do. What shall I do? Don't do. Why? Doing is an action. That action is the expression of the thought. Thought is born in the mind. So mind, thought, action. That's what doing is. But religion is beyond the mind. Religion is beyond the mind. So don't do. Because every doing is prompted by the mind. Therefore, my friends, we think doing is to run, and not to do is to come to a halt. It is not. Not doing is very difficult. Not doing, I mean, mind being at peace. Mind without thoughts, without any thoughts. Empty mind, not devil's workshop. Free from all thoughts. That is true meditation. True meditation is to empty our mind, is to make our mind thought-free. Thought-free, that is true meditation. Because I keep my watch here, meditate. Gone. Or I meditate, look at the door, whether coffee is ready or not. It is coffee meditation. This is watch meditation. Actual meditation is to be thought-free, not to be in a hurry. Therefore, my friends, let's not be in a hurry. And moreover, somebody asked me the other day, how to reach God. How to reach God. This kind of reaching out, to reach out, involves two factors. How to reach main gate? Distance is there. How to reach main gate? It takes 5 minutes from here. Time is there. To reach out involves two factors. One, distance, another, time. It needs time to go there. And you have to cover this much of distance. But God is beyond time and distance. God is beyond time and distance. So when you say that I want to reach God, where is He? How distant He is? How long will it take to reach Him? Because reach out involves these two. Therefore, my friends, I want to reach God. Some people say, I want to attain God. What is this attainment? You attain that what you are not now. You attain a state because you are not in that state. You attain something what you do not have now. That has no meaning in spirituality. It has no meaning in attainment is not there in the dictionary of Advaita. Attainment is not there. And then also achievement. Some people say that I achieved this. Wrong. What is that you achieve? Therefore, my friends, these are the questions that we have to put to ourselves before we take to any sadhana. Somebody asked me, Anil Kumar, a very pertinent question. What is enlightenment? What is all that? I was answering. Are you enlightened? Have you attained that enlightenment? That is the question put to me. Are you enlightened? My answer is, look here, we are all fellow pilgrims. We are all going together. There is a question of one being the other one. No. We are all moving together. We are all encouraging together. We are studying together, exploring together, investigating together, and we are traveling. Not that I enlightened, you are not enlightened. It's not so. Therefore, my friends, to attain God, to reach God, have no meaning in spirituality. Because to reach distance and time. I am Anil Kumar. Supposing I say, how to reach Anil Kumar? I ask you, how to reach it? What you would say is, it is our mistake to come here this morning. Because it is addressed by a mad fellow. If I say how to reach, and I being Anil Kumar, I cannot say how to reach him. Meaningless. Therefore, when God is in you, how do you reach him? There is no distance between him and you. How to reach him? When there is no distance, there is no time. How do you reach him? So reaching out has no meaning in spirituality, because he is nearest of the near, dearest of the dear. So reach out does not apply. And then I can also tell you, some people say, seek God, search for God. That search and seek at a higher level of philosophy also do not apply. I am searching for my pen. It is lost, therefore I am searching. I am searching for my book. I don't know where I kept, I am searching for it. So you search that which is lost. Search for God. Have you lost him? How can you lose yourself? You cannot lose yourself. So God cannot be lost. Search for him also has no meaning in non-dual or Advaita philosophy. Reach out has no meaning. Attainment has no meaning. Achievement has no meaning. Some people say, I achieved my sense control. When you say I, you have not achieved anything. I, that must go. What is it to achieve? To lose ego. It is the highest achievement. What is that ego? I-ness. I did, I could do, I. That I should go. Therefore, I is not an achievement. Simple example. I have pen in my pocket. I achieved my pen. You achieved it. It's already there. Is it achievement? So when God is already there in you, to experience him, is that an achievement? It is our stupidity to have not experienced him. It is our foolishness to have not known that. It is our ignorance to have ignored that. Therefore, let us understand, he is the nearest of the near, dearest of the dear. You don't need to find him, you don't need to search for him. That's what the Advaita is, because he is never lost. And there are some people who say, you know, Mr. Anil Kumar, they worship Nagar Sankirtan for class 2 devotees. I am class 1 devotee. Class 1, good. How do you say class 1 devotee? I am after higher level. Oh, what level is it? Jnana Marga, the path of wisdom. Oh, I say. What do you do there? Let me know. Because I know what I say. You say you are higher level, let me know. We are intellectuals. Oh, I say. What do you do as an intellectual? We think deep enough. Man is caught now. Man is caught now. Why? This mic is not useful to know my weight. Weighing machine should say my weight, not the mic. Clear? Similarly, weighing machine cannot tell my temperature. Thermometer is there. Thermometer will tell my temperature. Weighing machine will tell my weight. Mic cannot. Similarly, mind cannot, thought cannot reach him. So I think, meaning you go on thinking next life also. Because it cannot be thought of. The Upanishad clearly said, that which cannot be said, uttered, declared, or confessed, or verbally expressed, That which cannot be thought of, comprehended, visualized by the mind is God. You cannot speak in words, and you cannot estimate Him by your thought. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. The mind and the word return in futility because they cannot reach Him. Therefore, if intellectuals think, I think, what we should do is forget Him, don't think of Him. Don't think of Him who wants to think of unthinkable. God is unthinkable. You say you think. Why should I think of you? Meaning, searching for a black cat in a dark room which is not there. It is not there. It is like that. Your thought cannot take you. Your mind, because we are intellectual, because we find some meeting of intellectuals, better we be away from them. Because intellectuality will not work there. Scholarship, words will not reach there. Therefore, my friends, let us understand one thing. Then what? Should I not think then? What do you mean? Thairo, just wait. Think and think and think when you stop thinking. All right, try this. Run, run, run. How long you run? Hari Om Tat Sat. You feel like sitting. You run 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers as long as you can. Then what do? You sit. You cannot run any longer. Are please run. Enough. Similarly, if you need to think seriously, think continuously, when that stops. Continuous fervent thought comes to a halt. Therefore, the process of thinking is to not to think further. Why you think? Not to think. How to do that? Think seriously, continuously, so that the thought comes to an end. Then, when the thought stops, when thinking stops, then truth will come out. The truth will come out. Why? When thought is not there, my mind is empty. In that emptiness, there is truth. In the emptiness, there is truth. If there are some ideas already there, it is prejudice. If some ideas are already there, it is bias, prejudiced. You have already taken one side. I always tell my friends, you go to church, see all, listen to all beautiful hymns in a church, listen to the sermon there. You will really appreciate when you make your mind empty. If you go to a church, I'm a Hindu, I'm white, let me hear. You cannot appreciate church's sermon if you keep your a Hindu mind. Make it empty. Make it empty. Listen to the hymns, you'll like it. Listen to the sermons, you'll appreciate it. Because mind is empty. And therefore, my friends, think seriously, fervently, such that we stop thinking. Mind becomes empty. In that emptiness lies the truth. Or else, all the truth that we say is prejudice, bias, second-hand information, not your own. And what is the truth? I said the truth is in emptiness. Emptiness. What is the truth? My friends, When nobody is here, nobody, all of us go by 11:30 or so. It's all empty. Supposing I want to see very tall people here. Where are they? Nobody. Because empty hall. Where are dwarf short people? Nobody. Empty hall. Where are good and noble people to take them to heaven? Empty hall, nobody there. Where are bad people to throw them into the hell? No bad, because empty hall. That is the truth. So, truth is in empty mind. And the truth which is in empty mind, emptiness is truth. And the truth is neither good nor bad. Neither a merit nor a sin. Neither beautiful nor ugly. It is a state where everything is uniform. In that emptiness, you don't find anything good and bad. You don't find anything noble and that's not noble. Animal and God. Everything is same. How can I say that? Baba is able to bear with us. We make repeated visits to Prashanthnilayam. He says, hello, how are you? He says that. But I know to what extent I deserve his love. All the mistakes I have committed, all the faults, the lies I said, how I am indifferent to the organization, how I am closed mind, how I am just selfish fellow. But still Swami says, how are you? Why? He does not look at the dark side, no. He does not look at the negative side, no. People speak of miracles and miracles, my friends. This is the biggest miracle of Baba. Not to look at the dark side. The miracle with us, to look at the dark side only. Huh? If you tell anybody, he is a very good man. I'll tell you how bad he is. You tell me that he is very good, I'll tell you how bad he is. Meaning, this fellow looks at goodness, this fellow looks the opposite. Positivity is divinity. That which is positive is totally divine. And the truth is positive. There is nothing like good and bad there. Nothing like animal or a human. At that level, all are one and the same. Therefore, we should also be very clear about it. We don't have to condemn anybody. We don't have to praise ourselves. Because we come across praise and condemnation. There are some people that say, I've been here for the last 15 years. So what? There are electric poles that are here for the last 20 years. They are senior to you. So shall I bow down to every electric pole here? Seniority does not apply here. And there are some that say, well, I'm a devotee for the last 40 years. It's not for you to say. Your crudeness, your rudeness, your harshness, your ego, your pride speak. A shameful thing to say, I'm 45 years. So what? You are so proud. You are so egoistic. You have not changed all these 40 years. So you have to repeat the whole cycle again. Repeat the whole cycle. So my friends, there is no use of condemnation. There is no use of praise. Nothing whatsoever. Why? Praise or condemnation are related to the mind. I praise you. My leg won't praise you. My hand won't praise you. It is my mind that praises you. It is my mind that condemns you. But God is beyond the mind. When I say God is beyond the mind, there is no condemnation, there is no praise. No self-praise, much less. If you go on condemning somebody, meaning your mind is very active. You have not gone beyond. If you go on praising yourself, again completely jailed in the mind, imprisoned in the mind, cannot get out. Lifetime imprisonment. Therefore, empty mind, which is beyond the praise and blame, good and bad, where the truth lies, and we have to struggle for that. As I said, we want to fight with everybody. Some people said, let me change him. My question is, can anybody change anybody? Can anybody change anybody excepting God Himself? Let us keep Him away from our circle. Nobody can change anybody. Second question is, why change? Why? Some people feel very inferior, Why? He goes Nagar Sankirtan every day. I am not able to go. He goes to service activity every Sunday. I am not able to go even for one Sunday. Differences come between us. Mind feels inferior. He goes to put a party every year. So what? This kind of differences arise because of the mind. Seniority, inferiority, lapses, mistakes, depression, repression, frustration, praise, ego. These are all the dirtiest politics of the mind. Therefore, Swami says, mind is a mad monkey. Don't follow the mind. We quote him, but we don't understand the implication behind it. Why mind is a mad monkey? It makes you jump like a monkey without notice. At least we see the monkey jumping, but I don't see myself how I am jumping. The monkey does not know that it is jumping. Similarly, our mind goes on jumping, thought to thought, place to place, person to person, situation to situation. Mind is a mad monkey. Therefore, when the mind is withdrawn, you are at peace. And we don't need to feel bad about it. All right? You go to Puttaparthi once a year, make it twice a year. See, the religion is to accept what I am, that's all. Let me accept what I am with all my faults, with all my positive plus points, with all my minus points. I accept what I am. I am what I am, or else I have to fight with myself. Why not I be like you? Why not I be like you? Why should you be like anybody? Why? Is it any competition or Olympic championship? Or is it any examination? Why? Why should we be like anybody? Not necessary. Because everyone is unique in this creation. Everyone is unique in this creation. We are not a mob. We are not a crowd. Everyone is unique. Everyone is special. Therefore, my friends, let us not fight with ourselves. Let us not get into struggle with ourselves. Let every one of us understand, yes, I am what I am. I don't need to change. In trying to change, in trying to imitate, I lose my identity, which is not necessary. That's what it is. The truth, what we have got to understand. After all, there are some people that say this bachelorhood is a bondage. Bachelor, I mean the household, excuse me. That when one gets married, it is a bondage. Not to get married, to remain a bachelor, is nirvana, liberation. Poor fellows. Father, they know not what they say. Forgive them. What is family, my friends, as defined by Baba? We think the family meant wife and children. What is family? What is samsara? Baba gave this. Thought is samsara. Bachelors have more thoughts than householders. So they have thousands of samsaras or families. Therefore, the samsara or celibacy, or householder or a bachelor, nothing to do with the spirituality. Nothing. Because thought is the mind. God is beyond the mind. Thought is the family samsara, and God is beyond that. Because of wrong conceptions, wrong notions, we find ourselves inferior. We find ourselves next to somebody. Somebody said, Mr. Anil Kumar, he has seen a group of brahmacharis, group of celibates. How fortunate they are, he was telling me. I said, they should know how fortunate they are, not for you to decide. Just example, just a fun. Don't take it seriously. I saw one man who is still working here, very senior man, long back. He is still here, of course. Long back, I mean, at least 25 years ago. I just joked with him. You are very lucky, my friend. Are you married? I have. No, sir. He did not say happily, no. No, sir, he said. Then I said, why did you not marry? Why? You know what he said? Sir, Swami said he would perform my marriage. And that day has not come till today. Then what happened? Later of some years, Swami comes and tells him, age is over, remain like that. So he told me, sir, I am a bachelor not by choice. Not that I wanted to be. Swami said, age is gone, come on, remain. But actually speaking, this has nothing to do with spirituality. Thought is enough of it. Nirvana, that's what we should be very clear about it. And then we think that somebody said, this morning I got a phone call. He was telling about one person. Names are not important. Issue. He is telling about one person. Mr. Anil Kumar is a great, eminent Vedic scholar. He was speaking about a gentleman. I asked him, what do you mean by Vedic scholar? Only this morning. The other man is 80 years senior to me by virtue of age. What do you mean by Vedic scholar, sir? Let me know. Why this question came was, he was trying to explain and all that. He said, he can chant Veda continuously for hours and days. Then I said, DVD can do it. So, DVD is a scholar. And then, no, Mr. Anil Kumar, he remembers exactly, top to bottom, A to Z, Z to A. He does not forget anything. Go to Google, you will find without forgetting anything. Then he thought that it's not useful to spend time with this man. Then he said, what do you mean by scholarship? He has put that question elderly man. I said, Vedic scholar meant who can interpret Veda, who can explain Veda. Not simply repeat. Anybody can repeat. There's tape recorders there, DVDs there. Let us bow down to every DVD. Oh DVD, your Veda. Oh DVD, oh tape recorder. Really, I don't know whom we are duping and what we are thinking. So the scholarship lies in interpreting it. The wisdom lies in living to it. If he lives up to Veda, he is a wise man. If he interprets, he is a scholar. If he repeats, a DVD. Therefore, my friends, actual mantra is not that what you simply recite. What is mantra? Every word is mantra. Every word is mantra, please understand. Every sound is mantra. Every sound is mantra. Every breath consciously done. Soham, soham, soham is meditation. The breathing process, conscious awareness of breathing, soham, is meditation. The awareness of every sound is mantra. Then what happens? All living beings are his reflections. All living beings are God. Yes. There is no difference. When sound becomes mantra, when breath is meditation, all are God. There is no separate God existing somewhere. And moreover, also another thing. I don't know how you like this. I go on shouting, oh, 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 okay, come on, do it. Until he is tired. Sound will take him to soundless state. That makes the sound is Shabda Brahman. From that sound to soundless state is Nishabda Brahman. Soundless state, silent state. So from sound to soundless state, from Shabda Brahman to Nishabda Brahman. There in the soundless state, the ultimate, we explain Sai Baba. You experience Sai Baba. You see Sai Baba. You experience Brahman because it is only in silence the voice of God is heard. It is only in silence. When you are in noise, how do you listen to silence? How do you listen to voice of God? Because you are in noise. Therefore, all our sounds are to be soundless, soundless. And then what happens? Even in bhajans, my friends, we sing loudly, clap and all that. Suddenly I see some people closing their eyes. Meaning, music takes them to experience the rhythm, soundless state. Experience comes then after the sound. The sounds of music will take you experience of music where there is no sound. In that process of soundless state of experience, there is no sound at all. There is no music. Yes, that's important. I love you because I see you. So the love is from form to the form. I got this form. I love you, that form. But there is something beyond. I may love your form, but there is a soul within me that loves something more than the form. Something more. I love the form of Sai Baba, correct. But the soul wants his love. The soul pines, yearns for the truth in him. for the love in Him. Therefore, my friends, from form to formlessness. From form to formlessness. Form is embodied. Formless is disembodied, all-encompassing, total, universal. That is the ultimate that we have got to cultivate. I would conclude with this. There are some people that say, what is the purpose of religion? What is the purpose of life? Poor fellows, they are commercial. What is the purpose of education? To get a degree. What is the purpose of the degree? To get a good job. What is the purpose of the degree? To get money. So we want purpose in everything. Why do I talk to you? To get something done. Why do I come to you? To get a favor. We have got a purpose. But actually, what is the purpose of the sky? What is the purpose of the stars? What is the purpose of the smile of a child? What is the purpose of a blossoming flower? What is the purpose of a rainbow? Purposelessness. Purpose to purposelessness. Meaning, I got purpose to see God. Okay. Stay there. When you are purposeless, you are experiencing. Because that purpose chases you. That purpose hastens you. That purpose will make you tensed. Be purposeless. Simple example. Why do you go to Puttaparthi? To get an interview. When you don't get the interview, gone. Purpose will make you goal-centered. When there is no purpose, you are free. Swami, I am equal even if you don't look at me. Swami, I am more happy if you don't talk to me. Why? You cannot avoid me, you are inside there. You cannot run away from me. So, when purpose is there, that very purpose will make you limited, finite, definite. In the purposelessness, you will enjoy the beauty of it, like stars that have no purpose. The lotus flower that has no purpose. The rainbow that is purposeless. The vast sky that is purposeless. So it starts with a purpose. All of us, we came here with some desire. With some desire. Why? To become desireless ultimately. Not to develop desire and desire and desire. Better we stay there. Desire after desire will captivate you, will capture you, will arrest you, will imprison you. When you become desireless, you are so vast, nobody can limit you, nobody can limit you, nobody can imprison you, nobody can dominate you when you are desireless. When you have some purpose or desire, you are arrested, you enslave yourself. Enslavement is not religion, freedom is religion. Therefore, Baba says, the end of wisdom is freedom. But unfortunately, we make the end of wisdom bondage. Subtly, it is not wisdom at all. Therefore, my friends, I take leave from you with a prayer that this morning's talk should make every one of you feel that life is purposeless. That purpose is limited goal. That purpose is full of tension, that we are beyond that. That let's not do because that doing is something like running. To come to a halt is not to do. Quieten our mind. Not to run. Quieten our mind. Balance our mind. Relaxation is religion and not the tension. And if at all we are to think, it was to stop thinking anymore. Think to be thoughtless, form to be formless, attributes to attributeless. That's the thought that I share with you this morning. May Bhagavan bless you forever and evermore. Thank you very much. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की जय बोलो भगवान श्री सच्चाई बाबा जी की. Thank you very much.